Namaste, welcome to Yoga with Amber. We're going to get our legs up the wall. We're going to take one hand, placing it on the belly, connecting to our intuition, and one hand on the chest, connecting to our heart space. You're going to take a deep inhale, feeling the belly rise, the chest rise, and then you're going to hold your breath, and I want you to feel your heartbeat. And then exhale, release. Inhale, belly, chest, hold and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, belly, chest, hold and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, belly, chest, hold the breath and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, belly, chest, hold and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, belly, chest, hold and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, belly, chest, hold and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. So during this practice today, you'll need a scarf or a band or a strap. This is my scarf. This is what I'm using. So something like that. We're going to use it toward the end of the practice. For now, we're going to lie down on our backs. Take the left knee into the body and bend the right knee. We're going to place our left knee over the right in a figure 4, reaching through and pulling the right leg toward the body. This should give a very nice stretch to the left hip. And flex both feet, protecting your knees. Release that. Now the other side, bring in the right knee, and we're going to place it over the left, reach through, and just pull the left knee toward the body. Flexing both feet and breathing in to that right hip. And let that go. And from here, just take the knees in toward the face and the forehead toward the knees. And then reach through, grab the outsides of the feet, coming into happy baby pose. So the feet are facing toward the sky, knees are bent. And you're just kind of rocking side to side if you like. And release that. Take the nose to knees again, and we're just going to rock back and forth, lengthening out the spine. Have fun with this. Get out of your head and into your body, rocking back and forth. And then when you're up, next time you're up, just gonna come into a tabletop position. Knees are directly below hips, hands are below shoulders. We're doing our cat-cow, so inhale, looking up, exhale, round the spine, press through the mat. Inhale, look up, drop the belly. Exhale, press through the mat and round the spine. Inhale, opening the heart, looking up. Exhale, round the spine, press through the mat. Just really connect your own breath to this movement here. Next, we're going to move on to hip circles. So you're going to come to a neutral tabletop. Take your hips all the way to the right, down to the heels, and over to the left. Come to neutral, and then go hips all the way to the left, down to the heels, and up to the right. Okay? Doing this another time. And then one more time, the opposite direction, so you're balanced out. So you're back at your tabletop. You're gonna lift your left palm up and then thread it through so that the left shoulder is down on the mat. You can extend the right arm straight out in front of you. Your hips are still over the knees, and this should be a nice shoulder stretch for you. And then come back up to your table. Now your right hand will come up and you're going to thread that through. This is called threading the needle. come on up back to tabletop. From here, walk your hands forward just a little bit. Press into your downward facing dog. Pressing through the mat, chest is going toward the knees. Alternate bending knees. Relax your head and neck. Look to the top of the mat and just step there. Take some nice little steps to the top, hanging out in forward fold. Let it go. Maybe grab your calves and bring the nose toward the knees, giving yourself a little hug. You can keep the knees bent or straighten if you like. We're going to walk our hands down to the mat. Walk them over to the right side of the body. You're going to bend your left knee, and your right hand is going to come up. So you're in the little twist here. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, walk it down, walk back to center. Now over to the left side of the body, you're going to bend your right knee. And your left hand comes up, twisting on this side. In twist, your body detoxifies, so you might as well do a mental detox and think of some things you need to just let go of whenever you're in a twist. Coming back through center, grab opposite elbows, hanging out in ragdoll. Let the natural weight of your upper body do the work for you. Inhale, rise up, reach tall, and exhale, hands come to heart. I am safe, divinely guided, and protected. All right, go ahead and inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to your plank position. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. We're gonna look to the top of the mat. Float the knees and then jump there. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart is open. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to float the knees and then jump to the top. Inhale, rise up tall. Exhale, hands come to heart. I am a powerful creator. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to your plank. All right, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take your right foot high in the sky. We're going to bend the right knee and open that right hip up toward the sky. If you'd like, you can let that right foot come down to the ground behind you and flip your dog. Or you can stay right here. If you'd like to give it a try, go ahead. Just open those hips up toward the sky, lifting them up, and then opening the heart, reaching through the right hand, pressing through the left. Then go ahead and take it back to downward facing dog. Now take the left leg, bend the left knee, opening the left hip up toward the sky. If you want to take that left foot down to the ground, you may, or stay right here. I'm going to flip it. And now I'm reaching through that left arm, opening my heart up to the sky, lifting my hips up. And then go ahead and inhale and take it back to your downward facing dog. Great job. Go ahead and float the knees on the mat and then jump to the top. Inhale, rise up, reaching tall. Exhale, hands come to heart. I am a powerful creator. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive it down. Inhale, halfway lift, look forward, open the heart. Exhale, step back to your plank position. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog, heart opener, and then exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to shift forward into your plank position. You're going to inhale the right foot up and then take it up outside of the right hand. Heart is forward and open, looking ahead. Then take the foot back, up, and then to your plank position once again. Inhale the right foot up and outside of the right hand. Heart is forward, looking ahead. Take your right foot back, up, and back to plank. Inhale the right foot up and then outside of the right hand. Heart is forward, looking ahead. Now you're going to take it to your pigeon pose. So your right knee is behind the right wrist. Your hips are squared to the mat. And then you're going to lie your head down on the mat. Or if you can just get to your forearms, or if you need to keep your arms straight, listen to your body and do what feels right for you. We hold a lot of tension in our hips, so sometimes doing pigeon pose and these hip openers can bring up intense feelings, so just be sure to breathe into them and speak kind and encouraging thoughts. Go ahead and rise up out of that and press back into your downward facing dog, and notice how much space you may feel in your right hip. Shift forward into plank, lift your left leg up and bring the left foot up by the left hand. Take the left foot back and up and then back to your plank. Lift it up and over by the left hand. Heart is forward looking up. Left leg up and back to plank. Inhale, left foot up and then place it over by the left foot. Looking forward, heart is open. Go ahead and take it to pigeon pose on this side. Hips are squared. Left knee is out just behind the left wrist, and then you're going to walk down to your forearms or down to the mat. Or, like I said before, keeping the arms straight if you need to. Just listen to your body. Take deep breaths and speak encouraging thoughts to yourself. Go ahead and inhale, rise from that. And then go ahead and press back into your downward facing dog, feeling all that space in your left hip. And this time when we hover the knees over the mat, we're going to hop up and directly into Malasana squat. So your right elbow is inside of right knee, left elbow inside of left knee, hands are at heart center. This is another heart and hip opener. You may sit on a block if you have one. And inhale, rise tall. Exhale, hands come to heart. Prosperity flows through me. And get ready for dancer pose. Take your right foot in your right hand. Feel free to stay here, or go ahead and take your left hand out for balance. Find a focal point that doesn't move and start to bring the right foot up and back, opening up the heart and keeping the hips squared to the mat. Find a focal point that doesn't move. Take deep breaths. Slowly release. Let it go. Sway it out. Shake it off. Now we're going to ground down through the right foot. We're going to take the left foot in the left hand. Feel free to stay here, or take your right hand out. Hold mudra if you'd like. Start to bring the left foot up and back, opening up the heart and the hips. Don't forget your focal point and your breath. And gently release, sway it out, shake it off. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, looking forward. Exhale, step back to your plank position. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. You're going to hover the knees over the mat and hop to the top. Inhale, rise. Exhale, dive it back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Hover the knees over the mat. And then hop to the top. Inhale, rise up, reaching tall. I inhale confidence and exhale fear. All right, inhale, rise. Exhale, dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step it back to plank. Now we're going into side plank. So press down through your right hand and bring your left hand up. Your feet are stacked one on top of each other, but they're both flexed. Feel free to take your left foot as a kickstand behind to support, but be sure to lift the hips up. Now we're going to do the other side. So now we're pressing down through the left hand, raising the right up, lifting the hips up toward the sky, feet are flexed. Feel free to use the top leg as the kickstand for some extra support. Coming back into plank, we're going to lower. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, coming to downward facing dog. Alternate bending knees. And now press back into your child's pose. Knees are wide, toes are touching, and forehead is down on the mat. Your seat is at your heels. Take a few breaths here. You've done a lot of hard work. Be sure to check your internal dialogue and say kind and encouraging things to yourself. And go ahead and lay on your belly, laying all the way down. You're going to bend the knees, and you're going to grab right foot with right hand, left foot with left hand. On your next inhale, you're going to kick the feet up and back, which will open up your chest, opening up your heart, and looking forward, coming into bow pose. This is another great heart opener. And release, exhale, let it go. All right, go ahead and come up to either a seated position or seated on the heels. Get your scarf ready. Take it in between both hands. You're going to inhale the scarf up overhead, opening up the heart up toward the ceiling, letting the scarf come down behind us and back around to the front. We're just going to connect our breath to this movement, back and forth, up and over. All right, take this scarf with you as you lay down on your back. You're going to wrap the scarf around the right foot, and you're going to inhale the foot toward the face and then let it fall off to the right side of the body, still holding on to the scarf. And then inhale the foot back toward the face, and then exhale, let it come to a twist on the left side of your body. You're looking to your right. Inhale the foot back up toward the face. Switch feet. Now your left foot is in the scarf, pulling it toward the face, and then let it fall off to the left side of the body, still holding on to the scarf. And then you'll inhale the foot back up toward the face, and then let it come to a twist on the opposite side. Twists are detoxifying, so go ahead and do a mental detox as well. Think of some things you need to let go of, and then let go of this pose. All right, now we're moving to bridge pose. Press the palms down by the hips, lift the hips up toward the sky. You can clasp your hands underneath the body, rolling your shoulder blades underneath you. Inhale, lift those hips a little higher. Exhale, release. Take your feet as wide as the mat, knees together, and windshield wiper the knees back and forth. All right, you can either do bridge pose again, or you can come into wheel pose. If you're coming into wheel, place your hands by the ears, fingertips facing toward the feet, knees are bent. Inhale your hips up toward the sky. Open heart, open hips. Inhale those hips just a little bit higher, and then exhale, release back down to the ground. Take your knees in, forehead to knees, knees to forehead for a big hug. Then release your shoulder blades to the mat. Take your knees in a circle in one direction and then the opposite direction. All right, let's get our legs up the wall, get relaxed, and get ready for Savasana. Place one hand on the belly, connecting to your intuition, and one hand on the chest, connecting to your heart space. Take a deep inhale, filling up the belly, the chest. Hold your breath and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, feel the belly rise, the chest rise. Hold the breath and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, feel the belly rise, chest rise. Hold your breath and feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Inhale, feel the belly rise, chest rise. Hold your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Exhale, release. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And whenever you're ready, push off to one side of the body. Pause here for a moment and thank yourself for showing up on your mat today. Then come up to a seated position with your hands at heart. Take a deep inhale and exhale, release. Thank you for practicing with me today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.